It is officially post-Christmas, and we're about to begin the new year of 2025. And of course, like usual, GameStop has brought back buy two, get one. And I took advantage on today's Bargain Game Hunter. It is time for the final recap. This is a fairly simple episode because most of my games were acquired from one location. I did have one additional game that I picked up, and you'll probably know which one because if you've watched the unboxing video, you know exactly which one it is. So I ordered this a few weeks ago. I believe it was around Thanksgiving, and it wasn't supposed to come until the 27th. It got delayed until the 31st. I don't know why, but it was, and by the time I finally got it, couldn't include it in last week's episode, so I got it this week's. It's a game that's actually kind of hard to find now, and I'm glad I picked it up, especially while I found it on sale. I used my birthday 5% coupon from Target, so it was already on sale, and then I got an additional 5% off of it, so it was even more on sale, so pretty nice. We have Slither Head on the PS5. Now, this is the regular game case. However, this is not all you get. I actually got the Day 1 edition of Slither Head, which includes a soundtrack, an art book, some stickers. Pretty cool stuff, honestly. So, take a look at the unboxing if you want to see that. But now I have this to put in my closet with all my other cool game boxes. And I have the actual game, which is going to stay sealed for a bit. I paid $47 for Slither Head, and it's worth $64 last time I checked. I think that number might have gone up since I originally wrote that down, but last I checked it was $64. And now, of course, it is time to get to the big GameStop buy two, get one haul. Got 3 trios of games, plus 2 new games. So I got a grand total of 11 games from GameStop. So we'll start off with the stuff that was not part of that buy two, get one. And we'll start with Ugly on the Switch. Interesting looking game. It's got like a mirror mechanic where you solve puzzles using mirrors. Plus I love the fact that it's got this reflective outer case. And I have a feeling this is probably, again, going to be a harder to find game the later we go down the road, so I'm glad I snagged it when I did. I paid $30 for this, worth $42 brand new, so pretty good pickup there. The other new game I got from GameStop, and unfortunately the case is not in the greatest of shape. I did my best on it, but the stickers were very, very firmly planted on this case. We have Classic Heroes 1 and 2 on the PS5. You can see that's what's left of the sticker residue. That's the best I could get. So maybe one day I'll upgrade the case for this game. But it's a JRPG. There's 2 different games on this disc. I got it on sale. I mostly got it to first boost the trade-in that I did, but also because it looked interesting. And again, not a game you typically find, so I wanted to grab it. I paid $19, including my credit, worth $40. So again, pretty solid deal there. All right, the buy two, get ones. These are in no particular order and not grouped necessarily together based on what they were. We'll start off with the one retro cartridge game that I got, and that is The Lion King on Sega Genesis. Pretty cool to see a Sega Genesis game at GameStop in 2024. The label's in okay shape. I just think it'd be kind of cool to have this since I do have a Sega Genesis. It'd be cool to add that to the collection. Paid $9, it's worth $5. So you will notice with some of these GameStop pickups, a lot of them are going to be losses, but when you consider the fact that it was buy two, get one, they aren't necessarily losses anymore. So just keep that in mind when you are seeing the final values. Like, yes, I know I might have taken a loss on a few of these games, but I really didn't because, well, first of all, it doesn't really matter because I'm adding them to my collection, but also they're buy two, get one. So just keep that in mind. Next up is The Medium on the PS5. This is a game I've been meaning to pick up for a while. It was originally Xbox Series X exclusive, but then it eventually got ported to PS5. It's from Bloober Team, the same people who did the Silent Hill 2 remake. Heard good things about it. I paid $24 and this one's worth $20, so again, another little bit of a loss, but not that big of a deal. Next we have Drag Club on the PS4. This is the final game from Evolution Studios. They're the team who made the Motorstorm franchise. This was the PS4 launch racing game, and it didn't do very well. So badly, in fact, that it killed the studio, and they have never released another Drive Club. So I mostly just wanted to, because I like Evolution's work, and I wanted to try it, see how it was. So I paid $9. It's worth $13. So this one was actually a little bit of a bump, which is nice. Can't go wrong there. This one was an oopsie, but it's fine. I'll figure out what to do with it. We have Scribblenauts, the Mega Pack on the PS4. I have this game already on Xbox. I didn't realize that when I got it. I mostly just wanted to pick up another game to make a 5 2 get 1. So, you know, I got it. I paid nothing. This was considered a free game. It's worth $8. You know, maybe there'll be some crazy trade-in deal and I'll trade it in. We'll see. Or I'll keep that one and trade in the Xbox one. Who knows? Then we have this blank case, because this did not have a case initially, but it did come with all the stickers, so I just took this spare case that I had lying around and put stickers on it. But we have Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks on the PS2, a kind of infamously bad game in the Mortal Kombat franchise. However, it's also kind of uncommon. It's a brawler instead of a fighting game, which is interesting. I paid not $24.99, but actually, no, I did pay $24, and it's worth $17. So I took a little bit of a loss there. Again, considered a lot. The buy two get one. It's not that bad. Transformers: Dark of the Moon on the Xbox 360. This was one of the Activision published Transformers games, developed by High Moon. High Moon did a number of really good Transformers games. Of course, the two most popular ones are Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron. I have Fall, I need War, but I have Dark of the Moon, which was I think the third one they made. So this one I paid nothing. This was the freebie, worth $20. Pretty good there. Now, this trio is the three best ones that I picked up, mostly because these are all pretty uncommon and they're worth a decent amount. So we'll start off with Ramble the Mountain King on the Xbox One. Interesting looking, I guess, action-adventure game. Sounds cool. I'm excited to check it out. I've heard actually pretty good things about this game. I paid $28 worth $22, so a little bit of a loss, but again, not that bad. Then we have Unra 4 Chaos. Or no, Z2 Chaos on the PS4. I have one of the Unra games on 360. It was like $2 digitally. So now I have a physical copy of this one on the PS4. Again, not a game you typically see very often, so I always try to grab the more uncommon stuff when you find them. This one I paid $28. It's worth $32. A little bit of a bump there. And then the big winner of the entire video. I didn't realize how expensive this game was. I knew it was a good one. Didn't realize how good it was. Just gotta look out for Idea Factory, man. Those Idea Factory games can be pretty good. We have Death End Request 2 on the PS4. Looks like an interesting action-adventure game. I don't know much about it. It's a sequel. Maybe I can find the first one at some point. But the value on this is crazy. This was considered the freebie of the buy two get one. It's worth $58. So all of these I think were in the $25 or $20 range, something like that. $30 range. Bramble, Onchambra, and this one were all around $30, but this one was worth $58, so I did very well. And there you go. That is everything that I picked up from GameStop for the buy two get one deal, as well as a couple extra, things here and there, and Slither Head. I think I did pretty well. Got some really good additions to the collection. pretty happy with the results, and I got, again, a nice variety of new games to add to my collection that I think will be quality additions. Especially to my my PS5 and my PS4 collection have been growing quite a bit recently because I've been finding a lot of really interesting games for those two consoles, so that's always nice. And I'm happy for Ugly on Switch. That's a good one too. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, that way you know when new videos drop. I do have several more orders coming in the next few weeks. Including a couple from GameStop, including a buy two get one that I did online, and this was involving basically a bunch of first-party Nintendo Switch games that I missed. I figured this might be a good time to grab them since they were buy two get one. A few extra games here and there, and an order from PNP Games, a different Canadian distributor, and they had some limited run stuff on sale, so I got a few of those as well. So we'll go through that in the next episode, but thanks for watching. Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.